The reality is that emotion can be a very powerful thing, especially when it comes to investing, and it does not always lead to the best decision making. So instead of using emotion, I prefer to stay regimented, and I have a system that uses the following 3 red flags when looking for a potential bubble. Red flag number 1 can be deceiving, but impactful nonetheless. Have you ever taken a minute not only to think about the assets you own, but what type of debt is behind them? And what I'm speaking about specifically is leverage, which can turn issues into complete disasters. Leverage is quite simple to define, but it can be very hard to live with. And very simply put, it's the process of using money and or borrowing to purchase more of an asset. In this instance, in particular, a stock. If asset prices rise, gains could look bigger. However, you're using someone else's money to own the shares. And on the flip side, when you start experiencing losses, they can happen almost twice as fast as a regular loss would occur had you not had leverage in your portfolio to begin with. Let me give you an example. If you own $100,000 worth of a stock, and that stock dips 10%, you're down at the current time $10,000. It might hurt or it might not, but some folks in theory can probably wait out the volatility over time. On the other hand, if you bought the same $100,000 worth of stock, whereby 50% of that, or $50,000, is with your money, and the other 50%, or $50,000, is with a loan via margin from the brokerage, if you experience a 10% downturn, you'll actually end up seeing your value decrease by 20%. Push that decline a little further, and next thing you know, you could be getting a call from the broker-dealer in a forced sale or raise of capital to make the account whole. Your plan more than likely was not to sell the stock when it was low. However, through the use of leverage, even small declines can turn into urgent decisions. And urgent decisions don't always align with long-term planning.